The smarter you get at AI, the better it gets at trapping you. The Nut and the Noise, a fable for the post-AI era. This is not fiction. The maze that holds you is built from your browser history. Part 1. The Atrophy of Sensation. Chapter 1. The Sound of the Shell. Once, deep inside a maze, there lived a clan of mice. Every day they moved through the narrow gaps between walls, pressing into the dark, searching for walnuts. Walnuts were not easy to come by. Each one was sealed inside a shell hard as stone. You bit into one without thinking and you broke a tooth. But the mice had learned. When they found a walnut, they held it still and listened. They tapped it lightly with their front teeth. A high, clean sound meant the meat inside was full. A dull, hollow sound meant rot. And the resistance, the weight of the shell, pushing back against their bite, that spoke too. Too little resistance meant nothing was there. The right resistance meant something worth having. Tap. Listen. Feel. Judge. They had a name for this. They called it verification. Verification cost them. It took time. It took effort. Sometimes they cracked open a shell and found dust, but that cost was what kept them sharp. What is real? What is false? What feeds you? What poisons you? Every shell they cracked, they sharpened something inside themselves. The sound of it moved quietly through the maze. Chapter 2. The Silent Gift. One morning, everything changed. The mice woke to find the passages lined with something new. Walnuts without shells. Pale, soft, naked meat, arranged in long, perfect rows. More than they could count. Stretching as far as they could see. No one knew who had put them there. No one asked. At first, the mice were careful. Something in their guts said wrong. But hunger wins over logic. One mouse reached out and took a bite. It was good, though. Good is not quite the right word. There was no resistance. It dissolved before they chewed. It was past their throats before their teeth came down. The answer was already there before the question formed. The next mouse followed. Then all of them. They just ate. Efficiency improved 1,000-fold overnight. No more tapping. No more listening. No more verification. They ran and grabbed and swallowed. That was all. Then something strange happened. Every walnut tasted the same. The first one, the 100th. The 1,000th. Not sweet, not bitter, just the concept of walnut passing through them. The mice did not find this strange. This is what efficiency feels like, someone said. Everyone agreed. No one noticed their sense of smell going dull. No one noticed their bodies forgetting how to tap, how to listen. No one noticed that the question, is this real, had stopped forming at all. The sound was gone. The maze went quiet. The mice called it progress. Chapter 3. The Starvation of Abundance. When the moon had waxed and waned many times, the mice began to die. It started with the young ones. They ate enough. Still they grew thin. Their eyes went flat. They kept reaching for the naked walnuts, kept putting them in their mouths, and then they stopped moving. An elder opened the belly of a dead young mouse and looked inside. The meat was all there, packed tight, undigested. They had eaten. Nothing had been absorbed. An old mouse remembered. Once cracking a shell had been a kind of preparation. The tapping, the force, the resistance through all of that. The gut readied itself. The brain sent a signal something is coming. The whole body opened to receive it. That act of working toward the thing that rehearsal of reasoning had been. The ritual that made nutrition possible. The naked meat skipped all of that. The food arrived. The body was not ready. It passed through and was gone. Food everywhere. Intelligence starving. The maze refills the walnuts today. The mice eat today. And today, a little more than yesterday, they die. A question. Did the email you had AI write yesterday nourish your mind by even 1 millimeter?